Hi, welcome to the Tryforce podcast, where we talk about video games, we talk about movies, anime now, apparently.
Yeah, we're fucking multimedia at this point.
That alone is going to get us copyright.
Watch the show.
No.
It's the Tryforce.
All right, so I want to posit you a question.
I shudder, but go ahead.
I saw a meme earlier this week.
Like you do.
Yes, that was like the Goku versus Superman things that are happening.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna posit you another dream fight.
Okay.
Goku versus Ben 10. Ready? Ready for this?
I don't think so, but go ahead.
Are you familiar with that show?
I am, in fact, familiar with Ben 10. Yes.
Goku is an alien,
Yes.
which means that Ben would be able to scan Goku and become a Saiyan.
I really wish you dedicated your thoughts to actually anything else.
I could have been a doctor like my brother.
Literally. But instead, we sit here wondering what would happen to Alien Watch Boy if he fought Goku.
A one Benjamin Tennyson.
I don't know. I mean, he would probably run into a problem with, what was it? I'm trying to remember all of them. Gray matter, the really small one.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because he was really smart, and Goku's a
Dumb.
moron. So
Then again, Cell was extremely smart. Like, Goku was just like... Well, also Goku was dead.
I was about to say, oh, gee, who had to defeat Cell? Was it Goku, but 40 years younger with a brain? Like...
Yeah. Okay, fine. All right, fine.
You know what I mean? Like,
Frieza wasn't all that... He was definitely way smarter than Goku. But
yeah. I mean, well, low bar.
Yeah. So is your average 6th grader, but it's fine. Oh, man. So, yeah, I just thought that would be interesting to...
It's an interesting matchup.
Right?
Gotta throw it to Goku.
I think I might throw it to Goku
Gotta
also.
throw it to Goku
Yeah.
over a 10-year-old with a space Rolex. I will say though, I did love they kind of did like an all grown up with that series. Like they're all like older and shit.
Yeah.
And Gwen Tennyson in the older version, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think everyone had that awakening.
I was like, oh,
man.
she's got magic? All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Raven from Teen Titans and Gwen Tennyson all grown up did a
Who
lot to me
didn't?
as a child. Yeah.
Who didn't love Raven? Unbelievable.
That shaped my whole childhood. Anyway, this isn't the September podcast.
It isn't.
This is the Tryforce podcast.
Ew.
And we're back. Thank you so much for bearing with us for that week hiatus. So
Technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, my laptop battery exploded. I wish I was kidding. I was editing one of the episodes that we had done previous because I like to go back and kind of nitpick at the older episodes, and all of a sudden I heard a click. I saw a wisp of smoke, and my battery said no longer charging.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I think it might be time to send this in.
And it would never charge again.
Never charged again. And they took it to Apple, and they're like, yeah, the battery connections have melted onto the board.
Right.
So I'm like,
Incredible.
oh, good.
Incredible. It's almost as if you've been using it every day for the last 4 years.
It could be that, yeah. But anyway, we're back. I got a new battery to destroy.
That's right.
So we're doing. I think the best way to get this going is Dragon Ball Z. I figure that's the best way to crack this new battery.
Of course. And,
Oh man.
And season 7.
Yeah,
we begin tonight. Wow.
Season 7, one of the greatest seasons of this show. I think this is like where Dragon Ball Z starts to become the silly anime that it's turned into.
Yeah.
You know, like,
definitely becomes a little bit more tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
We stop being so like, it's like always like threaten the world, like stakes, but the villains just get sillier and sillier, I feel like, from this on.
Yeah, they do. They really fucking do. I'm like, I don't know how much I enjoy that, but I just love season 7 so much because it is really weird. The show gets a lot campier, but the stakes get a lot higher.
Sure.
You know?
I think it's because we know the characters can handle it at this point.
Oh, yeah.
And that we are, we were like, we watched the Frieza arc, we watched the Cell games. What could be next?
This like I want to pose another analogy to you. That This is kind of like the Smash Ultimate part of Dragon Ball Z.
Go on.
I'll tell you why. Because remember that part where he goes literally to the other world, quote unquote, to fight all of the dead people?
Oh.
Like, I feel like Akira Toriyama was just like, you know what? Fuck it. You want to see Buu fight this guy? Fuck it. We'll do it.
Let's get a world of light this bitch.
You want Ridley and Smash? Fuck it. We'll do it.
Whatever. What else you got?
Yes. I feel like it was just that. So I really appreciate this season. And also, we meet some of my favorite characters and possibly one of the coolest villains in anime history, Majin Buu.
Yeah, 100%. And do I remember you saying correctly that you said seasons 7 and 8 are your favorite?
Yes.
Okay, so we're getting into...
This is my favorite arc.
Really?
Yeah, this is my favorite arc because it's just like... God, there were so many cool things in this arc, and it's the one that I watched the most as a kid, mainly because I only had those DVD sets.
Oh, God.
But, like...
Well, I mean, you have to have what you have, right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
got to go with what you know.
And this is where Super Saiyan 3 is introduced. Fucking classic. Absolutely classic. Only 2 Saiyans can do it, which is crazy, and that's Goku and somebody else we'll talk about a little later. Yeah. So.
All right, so I mean, it is a new season.
Oh yeah.
That can only mean one thing before we get into episode 195. We're about to crack 200 episodes of this, but not until we hear some stories of deification. So I believe that I'm handing it off to you this season.
Oh yeah.
Hit me, regale me, impress me.
So as you both know, both
you and me. Are you talking to you and me? I guess we do both know this, or will. I guess
I just shot out of my own body and looked at us, as you both know.
You just duft-manned me. You just spoke in the third person. Calls it like speaking in the third person.
I guess it was like second person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, we can leave this in the past. I think let's move on. Sure. So as the both of us know,
I work at a bunch of radio stations in my local area, and the one that I most recently got employed at is a little bit under budget than the one that I've been at for a long time. So they're how should I say, facilities, not just bathroom, but like everything else is a little bit, in the works and under construction. So there's no given time where anything will work properly at any given point. Right. So I was
won't facilitate it.
Yeah, correct. Yes. So I went to I went to this place in New York City. It's called Schnippers. It's an amazing burger place. Unbelievable.
Schnippers,
I know. Weird name, but amazing burger place.
I don't doubt it, especially with a name like that.
Oh, my God. The sweet potato fries were as big as my fucking fingers. Like, they were so good. So I had that, and I was like, all right, this is going to be my dinner, and it's also going to be my lunch, and it's like, it's just enough for all of that. So I had that, and I'm like, yes, this is so good. I'm going to have such a great show. So the show started at 6, and I was like, all right, we're good. We'll be fine. I'll get the show going, and then I'll go to the bathroom, right? So I went, and I started, and all of a sudden, when, like, you're just sitting there, and you're just minding your own business, and all of a sudden, your stomach remembers that you have to violently shit?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
big time.
It goes from 0 to about to shit your pants in like a half second.
From 0 to shitty.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what happened to me. So I'm like, whoo! So I'm like, all right, next song, I'm tapping out. I'm going to go to the bathroom. So I went to go use the bathroom, and lo and behold, there's no water in the toilet.
Oh, that's a problem. Definitely a problem.
I'm like, what do I do? I'm in emergency mode right now, and there's no way to access any other entrances in the building. So I'm like, okay. So having no choice
at this point,
I essentially just emptied this absolute horrific payload into what was essentially a display toilet.
No. No.
I know the plumbing was hooked up. So cut to me trying to figure out how to how to rectify my sins.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Yeah, pretty much. So here I'm like, there's no water in here. What am I going to do? So I'm like, all right, I think I know one thing I can do. So I went to the kitchen and I got a cup. I know. No, it's not going where you think you're going.
Oh, God, I hope not.
No, it's not. So I filled the cup with water from the bathroom sink and just kept ferrying it over to the toilet. Just trying to get water in there.
You just reverse bailed out your own defecation, man?
Took
like
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
They're like, what happened to you?
You could have done anything else with this time. Oh, man. I mean, at least you tried.
Yeah.
Right? At least you tried to rectify the situation.
It worked. It worked. Like, not well, but it worked. I'm so glad that I'm the one that locks up at night. Like,
right. To cover up your sins.
Absolutely.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that one. I think that's great.
That was definitely not one of my better moments. But, yeah.
Makes for a great shit story.
Absolutely. So,
that is awesome.
I think with that we could start this,
I agree.
This episode, it's not full of shit, is season 7.
Yeah, no, it's full of excellent things.
Oh, yeah.
So, the first episode of season 7, last time we saw the Z Fighters, Gohan had his big fight with Cell, and Cell was going to blow up the planet. And so Goku teleported him to King Kai's planet instead, where he, Cell, King Kai, Gregory, and Bubbles all met their deaths in a fiery inferno. So now they're in the spirit world. And that is where we actually pick up. I just thought it was cool to note the original air date for episode 195 happened an exact 365 days before I was born.
Wow.
July 28th, 1993. So 1 year before I was born is this episode.
Wow.
So that's insane to me that Dragon Ball Z was already on season 7 before I existed.
Oh my God.
I was on Twitter yesterday, and Funimation tweeted actually, what anime raised you? And without a doubt, unequivocally, Dragon Ball Z. It was on every single day when I got home from school. Like I said, I believe in one of our DB's evenings that the last 15 minutes of Sailor Moon would be on. So I learned Sailor Moon through watching it to get to Dragon Ball Z. So I don't know. I just wanted to mention the English air date, however, was September 10th, 2001. So also a day before a rather important event, I guess.
Yeah.
So might have gotten lost in the news cycle.
Yeah, maybe.
Either way, we've got episode 195, which is in the Funimation dub is Warriors of the Dead, and okay, in the Ocean dub, it's I'm doing the Super Friends voice, right? Okay.
Oh yeah.
A deep impression. There they are, the next world's awesome dudes.
I really hope that is how we're introduced when we are both dead.
There they are. We've been waiting for these two. God, it had to happen eventually, didn't it? But now, instead of them living together in a corporeal sense, they can be eternal forever.
They can just annoy everybody forever.
I can't wait to eternally annoy the entirety of the dead with you.
We're just the Wario and Waluigi of the next world.
Goku and King Kai arrive in the other world. So, not the underworld, not the other space world, but the other world. King Kai explains that that the galaxy is divided into 4 quadrants: north, south, east, and west. That's handy.
Oh yeah.
I think it's good of them to follow the cardinal directions, and that each of these quadrants has a Kai.
It's so fucking weird to me that that even in this incorporeal space that they still follow like north, south, east, and west.
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, really, I guess from like a writing standpoint, why invent your own compass?
I mean, I guess, but like they could just like, I mean, how else would they do it?
Right. Exactly.
I guess that's like one of those things where it's like, oh, we did it this way so your feeble human mind could understand it. Like
they TARDISed it. Yeah, I don't know. But like, I think it's really cool that so yeah, even though they're using, fucking compass rose over here, each of these sections has their own Kai. And as it says here, King Kai watches over the North Quadrant. So there are 3 other Kais besides King Kai who are working the spirit world. Are you okay? Do you want to mark this?
Oh my goodness! All right, so
we're back at it.
I think we're back at it. Yeah.
Let me just hold on. Let me grab this.
Yo, what game you playing?
Money Tree, real fast.
Oh, you're playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Shit.
Berry and Hole, cool. All right, we're good.
I haven't played Animal Crossing in a hot minute.
Yeah, I had the like messy hair and cockroaches in my house. So
yeah, my villagers are probably skeletons. Like I honestly think that like it was really funny because I just thought about that when I just had a random thought. Like, you remember Neopets?
Oh,
I know it's gonna be weird.
We abandoned.
We are dust by this point. But like
Quasimodo, dude.
I was like, my Animal Crossing villagers are probably like that too. But then I realized they are tax-paying citizens of my island. Like, I don't need to take care of them.
You just signed the I-9. You're not involved in the day to day.
I'm the HOA rep. Like I'm not their god.
I don't think my island is OSHA compatible. I don't think it's OSHA compliant.
Oh my god. Anyway, back to Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to do something.
No problem.
So
we were talking about the fact that the Kais are all separated into quadrants.
Yes.
That King Kai, our favorite space telephone, watches over the north one.
Yes, he's above the North Kai.
Above these 4 is the Grand Kai.
Yes.
So there's the 4 Kais of the north, south, east, and west, and then the Granddaddy Kai above them all. Goku and King Kai go to Grand Kai's planet. Upon arrival, they learn... Oh, God. Akira, I really beg of you to stop doing this plot point.
Yeah.
Goku and King Kai go to Grand Kai's planet, and upon arrival, they learn that Cell, Frieza, King Cold, and the 4 deceased members of the Ginyu Force are causing trouble in hell.
I mean, what did you think was going to happen?
I didn't think they were all going to Sinister Six it in the afterlife. I don't think that's a wild imposition of me.
Actually, it's the Sinister Seven.
Oh, my God. The Salacious Seven in the fucking underworld, bro. I was not expecting that. No, I wasn't. Akira, please. I beg of you. Goku and Pikkon, a warrior... Pikkon, sorry. Yeah. Pikkon, a warrior from the West Quadrant, are dispatched to deal with it.
Fucking Pikkon, man. What? No pun intended. I'm genuinely serious. What an iconic character.
I am literally Googling him right now because I don't remember him worth.
I thought he was a Namekian at first. He's not a Namekian. He's like...
I remember this guy.
He's like a frog person. Like,
yeah, I remember this guy.
I fucking love Pikkon. He was just this stoic, silent warrior that you met him. I think he was in the West Kai?
He is the West Kai.
Yeah, West Kai's guy. So... Pikkon was on his way to go deal with them, and Goku's like, I put them all there. Like,
I am the reason they're in hell.
Yeah, except for Cell, I am the reason they're all there. And King Cold.
That's big true.
And Frieza, actually.
Yeah, Trunks took care of those guys.
Yeah, Trunks took care of those two. Go on took care of Cell, but he's like, I fought all of these guys. Let me go
Frieza in the Ginyu Force.
Yeah. He fought Cell.
He did fight Cell, but he's not the reason Cell's in hell.
He didn't beat Cell.
Hell's in a cell. Cell's in a hell.
It's really funny. That's the actual name of the most recent Team 4-star video.
Hell in a Cell?
Cells in a Hell.
Cells in a Hell. I like that.
It's really funny.
Good luck for you, man. You know, fucking love Team 4-Star. Everything they do is gold. Almost everything.
Really fucking funny. But yeah, I mean, so he's trying to tell Pycon, like, look, I need to go with you. Like, let me go with you and help you. And Pycon's like, I don't fucking need your help to do it with this.
Yeah.
And they get down there, and he's just like, I'm going anyway. So they get down there, and Pycon really didn't fucking need the help.
No.
Like, Pycon just gave them all the 5-knuckle shuffle.
I literally just read ahead, and you're absolutely right.
Pycon just fucking wiped them.
Yeah. It's outrageous. I mean, I can't believe Piccolo with no nose just absolutely destroyed them like this. Like, with his hat, his giant hat, like...
massacred them.
Unbelievable.
And Goku's like, oh my goodness, you really didn't need the help.
Yeah, because here's the ratio here. Like, when they get there, so Goku and Pycon are going to go do this. When they get there, Goku takes care of the Ginyu Force, yet Pycon shows off his awesome strength by doing away with the rest of them.
Yeah.
So Goku handles the fucking ads, but then he just destroys Frieza, King Cold, and Cell. Don't care if they're dead. That's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Holy
man.
shit.
Pycon was no fucking joke.
I can't believe I forgot about this character. Like,
an icon of Dragon Ball Z.
Pycon the icon.
That's what I'm saying. No pun intended.
I'm just a Pycon living, bro. Unbelievable.
A legendary fucking character.
Oh. So I guess when they got released in the original dub.
Oh no.
I guess when they got released in the original dub, they would kind of like wait a couple weeks.
Yeah.
In between. But the Ocean dub, the English air dates came out one after the other, it seems. So this one came out on the day after the previous one came out.
Oh boy.
So this one's probably the one that got lost in that news cycle.
Yeah, probably. Yep.
Probably wasn't watching Dragon Ball Z that day.
Definitely not. I definitely was, to keep my mind back in reality.
Episode 196, the tournament begins, otherwise known as I'm the best in the next world. Heroes of the ages assembled.
God. You know, like, I adore the Ocean dub titles, but it feels like somebody like 5 years old wrote them. You know what I mean?
That's generous.
Yeah, it just feels like so unbelievably simple that, like, you can't think of that kind of simple. That has to be natural.
Yeah.
Like, that has to be in its purest form of just empty head, no thoughts. Insult me all you wish. My brain is simply too smooth for your insults to stick. Like that kind of, like,
you know what? There's a certain piece in it, I'm sure.
There's a piece in it. It's very...
I'm overanalyzing everything anyone says to me.
Yeah.
Like... I almost envy them, you know. Oh my lord.
Reminiscent of a better time.
We'll have to get into a second episode eventually. So, the West Kai suggests that an otherworld martial arts tournament is to be held to determine which quadrant has the greatest fighter, because we could not possibly go 10 episodes in Dragon Ball Z without a tournament arc.
Of course.
It would
never.
be just ridiculous to suggest that we don't just have... Like, Dragon Ball Z from seasons 6 onward is just a bracket. Like, you might as well just have a March Madness bracket on the first episode.
You guys, you know what the last arc of Dragon Ball Super is? You'll never fucking guess.
It's a tournament arc?
It's a tournament of power. You'll never fucking guess, man. I think Frieza was the only one that didn't get a tournament.
Yeah.
You know?
But he did, you know, like...
But Frieza participated in a tournament in Dragon Ball Super.
Sure.
So he got a tournament eventually.
But he's also, like, he also was kind of busy doing, like, a genocide.
Yeah.
So...
Frieza really had no choice in the second one.
Don't have time for a quick round. So this is the most wild part to me. The West Kai. So whoever the West Kai is.
Yeah.
Not King Kai, because he takes care of the North.
Imagine King Kai, but, like, discount.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
But Peacon's guy is the West Kai. Peacon, a warrior from the West Quadrant. Yeah, so Peacon's homie...
Pycon.
Oh, fuck,
It's
I keep doing that. Pycon's homie.
It's all good.
Keep doing that. So he's the one that suggests that the tournament be held.
Yeah.
The wildest part to me is I feel like, okay, there's these 4 Kais. They're kind of separating the powers and everything, but there's the Grand Kai. And the Grand Kai is kind of there to be, I would imagine, some sort of mitigating, older, wiser force.
You'd think so.
The Grand Kai agrees, and so the tournament begins. Why? Like, why are we doing this?
The Grand Kai is like Jerry Garcia, like in this show. He's just like, "Hey, I'm the Grand Kai."
Oh wait, hold on. I think I remember what he looks like.
Yeah.
I want to Google. I'm sorry.
You cool cats want to do a tournament? Like,
it's not. No, I think we know that character. The little white cat. That's the one that does the senzu beans. Yes, I remember the Grand Kai. Oh my lord. Yo, sick beard, dog.
Sick beard. Appears
beard.
for 45 seconds, basically, in the scape of Dragon Ball Z. But like is immediately outclassed by literally every other deity that pops up.
I admit, I can't. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what's happening here, but after several matches, it is Goku's turn. Goku's opponent grabs him and begins to try to tickle him into submission.
Yes, he indefinitely does. He's just this giant fucking centipede thing.
I can't believe I just read the words that I just read.
I know, man.
Goku gets a hit on him, and this causes his opponent to cry and start his metamorphosis into his ultimate form.
Yeah.
Which would be worrying.
This actually was really fucking funny.
It's really good because there's almost Toriyama like poking fun at himself a little bit. Like, but because his metamorphosis takes 1,200 years, Goku is declared winner by default. I just like to think they just like, he's like, I'll show you.
That's pretty much what happened.
But like, they're like, okay, it's been 45 minutes. We're just going to uncle this, to be honest. And then they just like have to like crack him off of the tournament floor and pull him off.
It was really funny.
I'm just picturing like a giant spiritual like cane like in the vaudeville shows.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what I was just thinking about also?
Sure.
Just Goku is such a unique character. We were talking about pure and simple before, but like Goku is just such a pure and simple character in the fact that, can you imagine? He's fucking dead.
He's dead.
Right? He's dead as a doornail. Like, he has killed a god.
Less alive.
He has killed a deity. Took a deity out with him because of shit that he pulled. Gets to basically the equivalent of heaven and sees all of these other fighters there suffering similar fates, all dying in battle. And his first thought upon landing in this area is, all right, line up. I want to kick every single one of your asses.
Form an orderly line to your left.
Like, oh my goodness, Goku.
I mean, you have to have just brass ones. Like, I can't. Like, you are not living, sir. Like,
although to be fair, I think that's similarly how I would operate in an area where I knew I could no longer die.
Sure, sure. What do you have to lose at this point?
I feel like it'd be fun.
Playing with house money. Who cares?
Yeah, it'd be fun as hell.
So episode 197. I'm gonna go backwards on this one.
Okay.
I don't care because I feel like this is pretty bad.
Okay.
So
sometimes the fun dub titles are like,
this one has me like mystified.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Like obviously it has to do with the episode, but it couldn't. If it was any more on the nose, it would be like a cuticle. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it would be like a tiny pore on your nose. Like, it's pretty on the nose. So the ocean dub title is Grand Kaio's World Gone Wild. Goku kicks up a whirlwind. Grand Kaio's World Gone Wild. So I don't know if I like adequately pronounced that the first time. I want to make sure that people get it. But the fun dub title is Water Fight.
Oh yeah, this was just that, huh?
Water Fight.
Yep. Yep.
Water Fight. The quarterfinals of the Otherworld tournament are underway. In his match, Goku faces an aquatic being who fills the ring.
Aquatic?
An aquatic being who fills the ring with water. Underwater, Goku is no match for him.
Yeah, he basically just looks like the fucking Snorks. Like, do you remember?
I really wasn't expecting a Snorks reference in 2021. I'm not gonna lie. All right. I mean, this character doesn't have a name, so I can't look them up. But I believe you against my better judgment.
Oh,
jeez.
What were the fish people from Samurai Jack?
The space. The fucking. Oh my god.
These guys. Like,
they have like a
Triceraquins.
Triceraquins.
They look like that and the Snorks put together.
Oh, for
like
God's
that's just vaguely humanoid but very aquatic. Like that's basically it.
That's it.
That's all
it's really it.
Fucking weird frog hands.
So yeah, obviously Goku gets submerged.
Yes. Yes.
This is shades of his fight with Frieza when he was getting drowned. And then he shonen protagonists his way to victory.
Yeah, it's also like you're fighting a shark in the water. You know?
Right,
That's
exactly.
not a good idea.
Like, there's the old argument. It's like, what's the most apex predator in the world? Is it the bear or the shark? It depends on where you are.
Yeah, exactly.
So, knowing he would be no match for him underwater, Goku flies out of the water and aims a Kamehameha wave directly at the ring, blowing his opponent and all of the water out of it. Goku wins, becomes a semifinalist, along with Toby from the south.
Yeah.
And two homies from the west. Looks like the north and the east didn't do so hot in this
No,
tournament.
they definitely not. I think the east had. Well, Goku's from the north.
Goku's from the north, so he's repping. North side.
Great.
North side. And so
East Kai, I think, was the bug guy. The guy who's still evolving.
East Kai, no sauce. East Kai
no
has
sauce. No sauce. At
no
any
sauce. So with Toby from the south, Paikon and Mariko from the west.
Let me see.
Mariko? Maraiko? Mariko?
I think so. Yeah.
Ooh, I mean, like, I'm gonna just take it.
Mariko, yeah.
So that's the fatal four way.
Yeah.
So episode 198, final round. It's called in the fun dub title. The ocean dub title is Final Round of Flame, Goku or Paikon? ?
It's a good question actually, because you see they're pretty fucking evenly matched.
Yeah. This is wild. I already read the whole thing. It's pretty crazy.
God, Paikon, man, what a fucking unit!
What a king! I really didn't even remember this man, and he deserves to be remembered.
Oh God, I would have loved to see more of Paikon in the show.
The semifinals of the Underworld Tournament begins. Goku faces off Mariko of the Western Quadrant and wins. In the meantime, Paikon just fucking does it. Just considers it a check off his to-do list.
Wow, the wiki did Mariko so fucking dirty.
I'm sure it's a great fight, but like, don't have time for that in the wiki, you know?
Yeah, I think Mariko's the blonde guy with the robes, I think. Oh my God,
I literally just thought of Brawley when you said that.
Pretty much, like, hold on.
I'll keep going. In the meantime, Paikon, also of the Western Quadrant, defeats Toby.
Oh, no. Mariko's this big Triceratops looking motherfucker.
I can't say I remember that guy.
I remember him.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay.
He literally does just look like a Triceratops.
Yeah, he's just a Triceratops with sumo pants on.
Interesting. Okay. Defeats Toby from the Southern Quadrant. In the finals, Goku and Paikon begin to fight. After a small skirmish, say it with me now, both fighters reveal that they've been hiding their true strength.
Yeah.
God damn it. We're at it again. Toriyama.
Yeah.
Oh, my lord. Buddy. Is there literally anything that Goku takes seriously?
No.
Anything?
No, not at all.
Like, why would you not just, like, consider it done immediate?
Because, if anything, Goku is a great showman.
That's true. He does give the people what they came for.
Exactly.
Paikon takes off, say it again with me now, his weighted training clothes. And Goku, in response, once again, I will request that you say it along with me.
Takes off his weighted training
clothes. Goes Super Saiyan.
Oh, he goes Super Saiyan, because I remember his gi is also weighted.
After class.
his gi is also a weighted training outfit. Yeah, because of course it fucking is.
Pycon's taken off his giant...
hat.
I guess hat.
Yeah.
I guess vessel for water, whatever he uses it for. I don't know.
You know, I just remember every time Piccolo did that, and now when Pycon did that, can you imagine what it must be like to be wearing a hat made of fucking granite?
The man's neck. There's not a more ripped neck on this earth. There's a neck on that guy.
Oh my god, imagine getting tripped.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
That's it.
Yeah, no. Imagine, like, somebody calls your name too fast and you turn around. What?
That's how to kill Pycon. Just startle him from behind.
Yeah. Episode 199. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Goku.
We are like, I think there's 278 episodes. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
There's only 79 more episodes.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Episode 199, Goku versus Pycon. Or in the ocean dub, don't let victory get away. Finish with an ultra-fast Kamehameha.
Oh, yeah.
What does he expect him to do?
I don't know.
Like, just say it faster? How do you make them faster?
I mean,
by just throwing them faster?
Technically speaking, you don't have to say the name of your move.
You don't have to say Kamehameha to do it?
They just do.
It takes so long. Why do you do it?
Have you, like...
I thought you had to do it.
Krillin doesn't fucking do Destructo Disc every time.
That's true. I guess that's true.
You know?
I guess that's true.
Gohan didn't do Masenko every time.
Masenko, ha! But I bet Pycon probably said his name of his move. Oh, yeah. Which I
But, like, did you really win if you didn't shout the name of your move before you did it?
That's true. That's true.
None
of my Falcon Punch victories would feel as good.
None at all.
All right. Now at full strength, Goku and Pycon, the battle between Goku and Pycon really heats up.
Yeah, it really does. Pycon's got, like, firepower.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool.
That's what it seemed like in the last and final round of Flame. That's the one.
Yeah.
But it's so weird because when you said that, I was like, wait a minute, really? Because that didn't seem thematic, because I don't remember this episode very well, or this really arc very well.
Yeah.
So the stadium is rocked with their awesome power. Since they are evenly matched, Pycon reveals his greatest technique, the Thunder Flash attack.
Yeah,
which is interesting if he's a fire guy, right? You know, that's a mix of elements there.
Well, electricity is like fire in its purest form. If we learned anything from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's true. That's true. Goku is flattened by this powerful blast twice.
Yes, he fucking is.
He hits him twice.
Yeah.
This is one of the smartest people Goku's ever fought.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're just like, all right, did one major awesome attack. No way he's getting back up from that. And he's back on his feet. Amazing.
Fuck it. We'll just run that one back.
I can't believe Pycon literally just gave him the Thunder Flash one more time. I respect it.
I do too, man.
But when Pycon decides to use it a third time, what should happen but a good old-fashioned case of shonen protagonist? Goku finds a weakness.
Yeah.
Goku uses instant transmission to appear right behind Pycon and delivers a Kamehameha wave, which I guess you don't have to say, that blasts him out of the ring.
Yeah.
It seems that Goku may have won, but the Grand Kai reveals that both Goku and Pycon touched the ceiling, which disqualifies them both.
Yep.
This man Willy Wonka's it?
Yes, he
does.
In the
final round?
Fuck the Grand Kai. I'm going to say it right now. Fuck the Grand Kai.
You heard it here first. What? Yeah, I'll kind of be with you on that.
Yeah.
Because this last sentence is like, after doing that, kind of a shit move.
Yeah.
As a consolation, the Grand Kai offers a private lesson to both Goku and Pycon in a couple 100 years.
Yeah.
My guy.
Yep.
My guy.
Yep.
Oh, my lord.
Goku's still waiting for that fucking private lesson now. Like, insane.
Oh, cool. All right.
Insane.
Crazy.
Doesn't matter
I guess it hasn't been a couple hundred years yet.
It doesn't matter because he's already like universe-endingly strong, so it's not like...
What if though? What if the Grand Kai teaches him like some crazy shit that we don't know?
Goku...
And they're just Toriyama's just been keeping this in the back pocket.
Goku's like homies with the two guardian deities of all the universes.
Like you can always be swoller, you know?
I don't think the Grand Kai's really gonna... I think like... At that point, you're like leg pressing 2,000 pounds. Like, I don't think a couple of unweighted squats are going to do anything for you.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
feel that. Maybe it's a mental lesson.
Maybe.
Lesson in the Warriors Code.
I don't think Goku is privy to those. Like, I don't think he's susceptible to mental lessons.
All right, buddy. It is time for a bit of a high five because this is episode 200. 200!
Woo!
Oh, man.
That's nice.
Crazy. And a crazy concept for episode 200. Original air date, September 8th, 1993. English date, September 17th, 2001. In the Funimation dub, Gohan goes to high school.
Oh, man. Introducing one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball Z of all time. Mm-hmm. We're going to get to it when we get to it, but man, does high school Gohan piss me off.
I love high school Gohan.
I love him as a character, and I understand he's Gohan and not Goku.
But he also is his father's son.
But he's also very much his father's son. And man, did he get tossed to the side of this show.
Yeah. It's a shame. It's a fucking shame.
He got Yamcha'd in a show where he had an arc where he killed the main villain, and he got the Yamcha treatment.
Awful.
I don't understand that.
Awful. So, also in the Ocean dub title, 7 years since then. Starting today, I am a high school student.
I love the idea. It's like this could have easily been narrated like he's faced so many challenges before.
This summer.
He's battled androids. He's battled space dictators.
He's battled horrible tutors.
Horrible bug beasts. But now he faces his biggest challenge yet. High school. This summer on DBZ.
Fast times at Gohan High. 7 years have passed since the Cell games and Goku's death, and now Gohan is a teenager. Chi-Chi decides to send him to high school for
Can we stop that sentence for a second?
I suppose we already have.
A lot. Can you read that sentence one more time?
7 years have passed since the Cell games and Goku's death, and now Gohan is a teenager.
7 years have passed since Goku's death and the end of the Cell games where he obliterated Cell.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's a teenager. What an insane sentence.
What an insane sentence. I mean, Gohan deserved a break, I think. I don't think I agree with your analysis. I think Gohan gets what he deserves.
No, I'm just saying, like, out of context, what a fucking insane sentence.
7 years have passed since this child put down a deity and lost his father. Now he's discovering puberty.
Exactly. How fucking insane is that?
Now he needs to ask Videl to the prom.
Oh, my goodness.
Chi-Chi decides to send him to high school for the first time in far-off, sunny Satan City.
I need there to be a Satan City in the United States.
Burning question, Colton.
Please be in Alabama.
Why? My burning question is why. Why is it named Satan City? Does Hercule own the city?
I think Hercule.
Does he have the deed to the city?
I think he might have like the mayorship.
The key to the city.
Might have that. It's like if we named a city Hogan County.
Hoganville. Oh no! Fuck that. While there, he meets Hercule's daughter, Videl.
Yeah.
Who is... You brought her up in the Manuary, and I was like, yes! Oh my god, yes!
I will
what a cutie pie.
I will simp for Videl all day, every day. And her friend, too. I don't remember her friend's name, but she had a really hot friend, too.
Yeah, you know, it takes all kinds, man. It takes all kinds.
Videl, man, like, come on.
Yeah.
That was just, that was a sucker punch right to the gut for me when I was a kid.
Yeah. During the course of the day, he tries to hide his true strength, but he lets it slip a few times.
Yes, he does.
Don't remember the episode. In my head, he's basically just Peter Parker after he gets his powers and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man at this point. I love it. Okay.
He thwarts a robbery.
Oh, classic.
And he goes Super Saiyan to do it because he's like, no one will fucking recognize me if I'm not blonde.
Yeah.
He's smart about it, I will say.
Videl suspects that he is the quote-unquote gold fighter who she saw foil a robbery that very morning, but Gohan doesn't want her to find out that her suspicions are in fact correct.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He literally is just Spider-Manning his way through high school right now.
That's fair.
I love it. I think it's hilarious. Yeah. You know, he's doing his best, and he's just like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And he hears about robberies and shit like that.
Literally.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He's just like, oh, somebody's calling the dragon phone.
Essentially. He becomes the fucking hero of the city.
That's next episode.
Yeah, I'm not going to say
And I don't know which fucking title to read first because they're both so cool.
All right, give me the fun dub title first. Because the ocean dub is probably going to have a lot of exclamation points.
No.
Really?
No. Absolutely zero exclamation
Read the ocean then first.
Okay. All right. No, I'm actually going to do it the other way.
Okay.
Just so the fun dub title is I Am Saiyaman.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. But
what a fucking dork.
Yeah. What a moron. But the ocean dub title goes a little bit more Sailor Moon with it. Actually, I think directly Sailor Moon with it, and says, for love and justice, enter the Great Saiyaman.
If any anime superhero Gohan would have been watching, it's Sailor Moon. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. He's not watching fucking Power Rangers.
Oh, God.
No.
He's
not watching Power Rangers Dino Force. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
he is watching Sailor Moon and Card Captors.
Sentai.
That's it.
Oh, Card Captor.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, Gohan wants to be a magical girl so bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Gohan asks Bulma for help designing a costume for his new superhero persona, the Great Saiyaman.
I just like to remind everybody, Bulma is the CEO of the most powerful tech company in the entire world. Basically like walking up to Tim Cook and being like, can you make my superhero costume?
Oh, jeez. I mean, if you have, alien powers, why not use them for good?
That's fair.
Right?
That is fair.
You know, that, I feel like Goku's dead. Gohan probably has to be like, hey, I'm going to live a double life. It is kind of Spider-Man-y. You know, he's got to go to high school, hide the fact that he's an alien, you know, all this shit.
I feel like Gohan watched a superhero movie once and was like, I can do that. Gohan is extremely smart, but man, is he social dumb. He's so dumb when it comes to society.
I would describe Gohan as neutral smart.
Yeah, neutral smart is a great way to
can very easily tip in either direction. He learns that Trunks and Vegeta have been training vigorously in Goku's absence since he is fucking dead. And Bulma is obviously stripping Vegeta, and Trunks is her son, so obviously he gets this info from Bulma.
And Trunks is he's 6 at this point, I think. Yeah.
Oh, present time.
Present Trunks. Yeah, present Trunks is the little
Trunks went back to the
future. Trunks is gone. Yeah, he went back.
Right.
So this is 6-year-old Trunks at this point.
Correct.
And him and Vegeta. Can you imagine? Having Vegeta as a present father.
Wow, yeah.
That's Vegeta is the present father in this.
Yeah,
like,
he
show.
really is. Good dad gang.
Vegeta is
and
great.
Krillin, pretty much. Like
Vegeta's got some issues he's got to work through, but man, is he literally there for Trunks at every possible point.
Love the man. Love the man. Love the man.
Never will outwardly tell him that he loves him, but like
no.
He will show it in every possible way.
Yeah. So obviously Gohan gets this new outfit. He kind of appears overall like it looks like a Sentai. Like it looks like he's got the helmet with the visor, so it hides his identity. He's got the cape.
It's very like military inspired as well.
Almost. It's green, if I remember.
Green with
some
a red
white
cape.
gloves and white shoes. I like the Saiyaman outfit.
Oh, it's cool. He's got
cool
the little
outfit.
fucking alien antennas. Like,
yeah, and I mean the pose.
Oh yeah.
The Great Saiyaman, dude.
Gohan invented the JoJo pose. Like,
that's crude. Yeah, Araki. Because he can fly with his new costume without revealing his identity, he gives the flying Nimbus cloud to his little brother, Goten.
Oh, sweet baby boy. Just no thoughts, head empty. Hasn't had a single thought in his entire life, but sweet baby boy.
Got a lot more Goku genes.
Lot more
Goku genes there.
He is literally 98% Goku. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, Goten, with whom Chi-Chi was pregnant during the Cell games. Gohan uses his superhero powers to save a bus of senior citizens from a hijacking.
Yeah, he does. He does the superhero thing.
Yeah.
So fucking cool, man.
I just think that, like, in an anime like this, where we're like, obviously, okay, there's like these really long reigning warriors and like these long reigning protectors of Earth, and we see them do it in a very specific way. We see them, challenge the enemy to a fight and respond to their things. Where I would say, I mean, I don't want to discount it. I don't want to discount it as a theory or something that someone is doing, but I don't see Goku and Piccolo and Vegeta stopping a lot of like day-to-day crime.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gohan's really the only one that kind of cares about the city and cares about the general populace,
like the little people.
Yeah, when Goku and Piccolo and even fucking Yamcha, like Yamcha's one of the city people, basically.
Yeah,
he's just
a citizen.
He's just a fucking citizen. Like,
who knows through a few punches.
Yeah, all of them were just like only concerned about the city when their shit was involved.
Right.
Right. And like even when there's robberies and shit happening around them, they just don't seem fucking concerned about it at all. Like there was one part in Super where Krillin's a fucking cop in Super. Like,
really?
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
I think he's actually a cop in this arc as well.
I don't think I remember that. Wild. I'll have to do some research.
Cop Krillin with hair, which is really
I remember
weird.
that Krillin has hair in this.
Yeah. So he's doing that also in Super, and like Goku stops a robbery, but only because he has to talk to Krillin. That's it. Like
amazing.
That's it.
Incredible.
Like,
oh god.
We see that kind of shit from him. But like Gohan's the only one who's actively like, no, this shit sucks. Like I have the power to stop that.
Maybe we should help the proletariat every now and again. I mean, I'm glad that Goku is there to respond to like galactic threats. But like I think somebody could help out.
Yeah, a little bit.
But so he's obviously has his kind of debut as the Great Saiyaman.
Yeah.
And helps some people out.
I also really love Videl's reaction to the Great Saiyaman. She's like, so first there was the Golden Boy. Now there's the Great Saiyaman. All of a sudden, the Golden Boy is gone and Great Saiyaman's here. You lead me. You're trying to make me believe that that's not you. Also, like,
she's smart. Bro.
She is smart as a whip, man.
Smarter than her dad. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine having Hercule as a father-in-law.
I feel like it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I really do. As a father-in-law, ooh, different.
Yeah. As a father-in-law,
yeah,
very interesting.
Yeah, that would be weird.
But as soon as we get that and kind of this like highbrow feeling of like, wow, Gohan's doing such great stuff. We've got episode 202, Gohan's first date.
Oh boy.
Or we've got Gohan's frantic first date?
Yeah, it was not with Videl. Well, Gohan is pulling, by the way. Gohan is pulling.
Oh, yeah.
Like, amazingly. Immediately.
I'm sure Goku had his day back in his younger years, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, every girl wanted Goku.
Oh, yeah.
Chi-Chi literally was like, I will,
fight you.
I will fight for the right to marry you.
This is crazy to me, just based on the naming conventions here. Mm-hmm. So shout out to our dear friend on this one. I'm just going to imagine this character as them this whole time and just write my own little fan fiction for this episode. When Gohan thinks that a girl at his school, Angela, saw him transforming out of his Saiyaman outfit, he does everything he possibly can to please her so that she will not reveal his identity.
Yeah, so basically what happens is he flies to the roof and just presses the button on his fucking watch that just sucks in the Saiyaman outfit for some reason.
Bulma.
Because Bulma. So, and this girl is like, what? And it turns out she a little loco in the cocoa.
Shit.
So, we'll find that a little later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's like, I will not tell anybody about this if you agree to be my boyfriend. So
honestly, she's smart. She's got a bargaining chip.
Absolutely.
Everybody wants to ride on the Johnson, and
absolutely.
you have the power here.
Yeah.
It is kind of blackmail, but
it is the very definition of blackmail, actually. That is textbook blackmail.
Right out of the book. She asks him out on a date, so he obliges, hoping to protect his secret. A building downtown catches fire, so he leaves Angela to save the building. I feel like our Angela, Tryforce podcast Angela, would understand.
Oh, yeah.
However, she doesn't. Afterwards, when he is looking for her, he accidentally runs into Videl. Obviously, the two of them begin to say words to one another as people who generally know each other.
Yeah.
Angela doesn't take too kindly to that and sees them, thinks that Gohan is cheating on her with Videl, and as quickly as it started, Gohan's first relationship is over.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
This is very much Gohan's Marin.
Yeah, a little bit.
This is really Gohan's Marin moment. I feel like we've all had an ex that has challenged us in many ways.
Yeah.
And
led us to greener pastures.
Better, made us feel like garbage. And then,
unfortunately, we had to go through that in order to get to the good that we have now.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Always find your Videl.
Absolutely.
Always find your Android 18. Never settle.
Definitely.
Episode 203, Rescue Videl, or Gohan, scramble, save Videl.
So Videl is fucking pissed at this
I'm just
point.
seeing Gohan just making eggs very fast. Gohan, scramble, damn it.
It's Videl in the kitchen.
yeah, sure is.
I just love that, this girl just was like, you don't really like me, do you? And Gohan's been trying to be like, bitch, I don't like you. She's been trying this whole time. And she's like, you don't really like me, do you? And he's just like, no. She's like,
Angela? Is that who you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, okay. And yeah, definitely his Marin. And then Videl's like, why does bad shit always happen when you're around?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Videl is so mad. She's like, I am going to catch this fucker. I'm going to do it.
Yes.
I'm so angry. I miss him by an ass hair every single time.
Yeah, I think the first sentence really kind of wraps that up. It says Videl is obsessed with discovering the real identity of the Saiyaman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she's just drawing red lines.
Unraveling.
There is no Pepe Sylvia, just coffee cups and Chinese food containers. Hercule's checking in on her every now and again. Even suspecting Gohan. No shit. Wow, what a wild.
Oh, it's also
excellent work, Sherlock.
It's also really funny because Videl was actually the superhero of this town at this point.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I forgot about this. And that we get into that in this episode, I believe.
So Videl's also like, who the fuck is this guy? And why is he on my turf?
I run the vigilante
I run this shit
around here. That's fucking dope. What?
Yeah.
Hercule's just like, all right, honey, go ahead. Be a freedom fighter. I don't give a shit. Like,
Hercule's a great dad.
I love that man.
I will posit Hercule's not a great person, but a fantastic father. Yeah. Like 100%.
We got to get the good dad DBZ father tier list going, I think.
Oh, yeah.
When she gets into some trouble fighting terrorists who have kidnapped the mayor of Satan City, which I know it probably isn't, but I'm just seeing Hercule in like a mayor's outfit from the Powerpuff Girls right now.
Girls!
Literally. Gohan has to go save the day as the Great Saiyaman. He arrives and easily takes up most of the gang. However, finds out that Videl is strong enough to take them all out herself.
Yeah.
Nice.
Videl fucking murks them.
She can fight.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that because Hercule cannot fight.
No, he can.
I mean, by proxy?
No.
Like, by comparison? No. Absolutely not.
Hercule is definitely like...
D tier?
Yeah. Hercule basically is like, he's supposed to be what fighting is in entertainment. You know,
yeah, like
he can fight, he can pull buses, he can do that shit.
Sports entertainment type shit.
He's very sports entertainment. Videl is like actually interested in fighting. Like she's actually interested in being there and just putting the fucking work to people. Like, if Videl and Mr. Satan got in a ring together, Videl would win every fucking time.
Easily.
Videl would murder Mr. Satan. It's insane to me.
Okay.
Yep. Here we go.
Episode 204, Blackmail.
Here we go.
Do you want a pillow or something?
I just need to change positions because I've lost all feeling in the bottom half of my body.
That's why I was like, could I get you something to sit on, like a chair?
Okay. Oh, shit. All right.
Do we want to mark this?
Just give me a second. I'll be good to go. Hold on a minute.
Behind the scenes.
Okay.
Okay.
We should be okay now.
Episode 204, Blackmail. Otherwise known as A Case of Robbery. The culprit is Saiyaman?
Yep.
Question mark, exclamation point on that. I don't know how to say these words in this order. So I'm just going to read them as they are.
Just do it. Let it rip.
A dinosaur friend of Goten's is kidnapped and taken to the circus.
You sure
don't know if I want to do this anymore. You know, like, to be honest, I think we made it to season 7. I don't know if we're seeing it. I don't know if we're seeing the end.
He sure is taken to the circus.
A dinosaur friend of Goten's.
Yeah.
What did they meet a jazzercise? What happened here? How do you just get a dinosaur friend?
You know how like they do those sequences where Goku is just like catching fish that are like the size of buildings and shit like that?
Sure.
Like, and sometimes a dinosaur will come out. Like,
yeah. Sure.
Goten is doing the same thing because he's just Goku. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing the same shit, and like he makes a dinosaur quote unquote friend, and all of a sudden it gets captured and taken to the circus. You know, and by friend I mean he's just fucking with it the whole time.
What circus is employing the use of dinosaurs?
Dragonball Z circuses, man.
Unbelievable, man.
Some Jurassic Parks out here, man.
Thorough. Gohan, in parenthesis, as Saiyaman, decides to take him back to his parents.
I really wish that in every subtitled instance of Gohan in the Great Saiyaman, it just says Gohan as the Great Saiyaman.
Oh God. Gohan as Saiyaman decides to take him back to his parents before they can go on a rampage into the city to find him, but is stopped by Videl, who thinks that he's stealing the baby dinosaur because that is a perfectly acceptable thing to do to somebody if you were obsessively searching for their true identity.
Yeah.
It's like, do you see the Saiyaman? He's a menace. He's kidnapping dinosaurs. They're like, thank you again, Miss Satan. You can come back next week with another repeal, I guess.
He's a menace.
I just love that Videl is just J. Jonah Jamesoning the fucking Saiyaman. It's my favorite.
Oh no! Oh my goodness!
Mm-hmm. When the dinosaur parents arrive, Jesus Christ.
Hold on.
Yes, hello. I think you have my child.
Let me just.
Yes, I'm here to take my child out of the city.
Let me just adjust my mic. Hold on.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Do you want another one of these things? I have them.
No, it's okay. I kicked it while I was laughing. Oh, no.
Just delivered a nice Pele to it. When the dinosaur parents arrive, everyone finds that the Saiyaman was right. And after a brief skirmish, the parents are able to fly safely away with their baby. So I'm going to go ahead and assume this motherfucker is a pterodactyl.
Yes.
Who is putting a pterodactyl in the circus? Like, what is it doing in the circus? It's not only a wild animal, it is a wild prehistoric lizard with Greyhound bus length wings. What are you doing? Unfortunately, Jesus Christ. This is insane. Unfortunately for Gohan, Videl finds out that he is the Great Saiyaman. So we did all of this. We did Dinosaur Dumbo for this.
That is
just
the name
for him
of
to
the
get
episode.
Dinosaur Dumbo. Just for him to get found the fuck out.
Yeah.
She says that she will divulge his secret to the press. Unless he enters the World Martial Arts Tournament as the Great Saiyaman, not as Gohan. He has to do it in the outfit, in the persona, otherwise she's not having it. Yeah. Otherwise, secret's out, she's going to Mysterio him in Grand Central, Satan Central, wherever the fuck.
Yeah.
And teaches her how to fly.
Yes.
That's a tall order.
You would be shocked. Yamcha can do it.
I mean, Yamcha can do it, sure, but I mean...
Yamcha's not magic.
How do you just teach someone to fly?
Someone taught Yamcha.
I mean, sure, but, like, I think it's an insane request, no? Like, he can fly, but where in Videl's expanse of knowledge is she just like, you know what? He can probably give me the how-to on that.
I mean, at the same time... If you just saw somebody flying without a propulsion system, wouldn't you just be like, fucking tell me how to do that shit?
No.
I would.
I know you would. I know you would, but like I also feel like, again, I feel like we've gone into this before. Even if someone taught me how to fly, I would have to fly like at night. Like, and be hidden, because as soon as I am seen flying, I'm going to get Videl. Somebody's going to be, drawing charts as to who I am, and, like, the government's going to want to shut me down.
You just see me circling F-15s.
Yeah, exactly. You're literally, like, working as a postman, but, like, from the sky, like a giant, hairy Delibird, like...
I'm just assassination classrooming it, just like cleaning the F-15.
Exactly. So much dust. Oh my God. All right. So episode 205, I'll Fight 2 in the Ocean dub, in the English dub, in the fun dub. And in the Ocean dub, Goku returning to life. Enter into the Tenkaichi tournament.
Can you imagine? This motherfucker just got done with a tournament in the other world with all of the dead fighters of the many millennia of time.
Sure.
Of time itself.
But he's got to necromance himself.
And he's got an itch for the next one so bad that he's like, yo, bring me back to life for just a day so I could fucking kick everyone else's ass and just remind them who owns this place. Can you imagine? Fresh off the other world tournament. He's like, tournament happening on Earth? I gotta be there. Goku, you're dead. I gotta be there.
Give me a tight 24. I'm there. Oh, man. After preventing a plane crash, which they felt nice enough to include, in parenthesis, Flight 336. I don't know why they included that. I literally...
That information never comes up.
I couldn't think of a more inconsequential detail than the flight number of the plane crash that Gohan prevents as the Great Saiyaman in Satan City.
Oh, God.
After he does that, just a typical 9 to 5 for the Great Saiyaman. Gohan, as Gohan, by the way.
Okay, good.
Tells Bulma, Trunks, and Vegeta that he will participate in the World Martial Arts Tournament. Otherwise, Videl is going to spill his secret. After Vegeta says that he too will enter, Goku suddenly speaks up and says that he will be allowed to come back for one day to compete.
Can you imagine being Chi-Chi? You haven't heard from Goku in 7 years. The first time he makes contact with you is because he caught wind of a tournament on Earth while dead.
I can't believe this man's still getting the notifications while deceased.
The pure, unadulterated audacity of Goku. It's commendable. It is commendable just how stupid he is. Like, just how plot stupid he is.
Yeah, I mean, Goku's stupidity drives a lot of the plot.
Yeah, like, it's insane. Like, he's just next level dumb.
Yeah.
You know, like, so much so. You ever just see your gas tank in your car, like, hit E, but then it loops all the way back around to full? Like,
no, I can't say I have.
That's Goku's intelligence.
Yeah.
Like,
he just is so dumb that he's eventually smart.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel that.
So dumb that no one could possibly think of the things that he does.
But, you know, Gohan, being a dutiful son, is excited to have his father back for at least 24 hours and flies off to tell Krillin the good news. Along the way, he is mistaken as an actor on a movie set making a film about the Great Saiyaman.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Why?
Yeah, because...
Is there already a movie being made about the Great Saiyaman? He literally debuted 4 days ago. At this point, I had to scroll back, but literally 4 days ago.
Well, when a pop phenomenon hits that hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, there's once you get on the viral market.
But also, I guess at the same time, why would you make a movie about someone who's actively participating in your society? You know what I mean?
Like, that would be like going up to like a random like CEO and be like, you know what, you deserve a movie.
No, not even that. Like someone who's in the public eye all the time.
Right.
That's like making a Lady Gaga movie and not having Lady Gaga be Lady Gaga.
That's
like,
yeah, that's for somebody who's still alive, somebody who's still relevant.
Who's still like in their prime of their career. Like, you know what I mean?
You know what we should make? An Ariana Grande movie. You know who should play her? Anya Taylor-Joy. You know, like some crazy shit. Like, what is the reasoning?
Exactly.
Why is this a thing?
She's still making this material for the movie.
Okay. But, you know, as ineffably confusing as that is, unfortunately we have to move on because a very important phrasing comes up here. Krillin and his wife... Android 18.
Oh, baby.
Because that man put a ring on it.
He pulled, second, I don't know if she's even second best to me. Like, her and Videl are tied for me.
I can't, man.
You know?
I mean, this man inserted linchpin A into socket B, and he made it happen. Like,
this man and his USB stick dick, like, just...
he's got a lightning cable.
He's got that 256 gigabyte ready for that shit. Like,
each decide to enter as well.
Christ, man.
Even Piccolo says that he will participate and begins training Goten.
Oh, yeah, we haven't seen that shit
Which
before.
is fucking awesome because he trained Gohan as well. Like, this is just so cool.
I love that Piccolo raises Goku's kids.
Yeah,
like,
it's great because he continues doing that whole living thing.
Yeah, and also it does that whole being responsible thing. Like, just... being an active participant in a friend group and not just fucking off to do your own thing all the time.
Goku lurks in the group chat. He doesn't say anything.
He really does.
Piccolo's always in the GC.
Read receipts on because he doesn't understand that that's not good.
Oh, yeah. Episode 206, the newest Super Saiyan.
Oh, yeah.
In the fun dub. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome.
This is when Super Saiyan was just given out as a consolation prize at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
everyone can go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, but also, you know what? Now that I think about it right now, I also don't think that's true. Because I feel like, once you understand something, it's very easy to teach someone something.
Yeah, true. But I also feel like there's so much power creep going on in this series at this point that it's not really consequential to be able to go Super Saiyan.
I don't know, because you see, oh yeah, I guess so.
Think about this. Think about this. The way, one of my favorite jokes in the, one of the only acceptable jokes in the old Austin Powers movie is when in the second one where he gets frozen, the villain gets frozen and reanimated.
Yeah.
So in that amount of time passes and the economy changes. So when he gathers the UN to make his demand, he asks for $1 million and they laugh at him because $1 million is now
nothing.
Effectively nothing.
Yeah.
So then he upgrades to $100 billion or whatever. But it's kind of the $1 million mark to hit Super Saiyan at this point because Gohan's done Super Saiyan 2. As you said yourself, Goku and someone else are hitting Super Saiyan 3 at this point. Vegeta and Trunks have been training after they trained forever in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah.
There's a new kid on the block when it comes to Goten. So, of course he's going to be able to go Super Saiyan. I feel like just being born of one of Goku's sperm kind of just passes on the ability
or Vegeta,
to go Super Saiyan. Yeah, I think the Saiyan half-breed, maybe it's easier for them.
Yeah, I also think that because they're so used to it by now, they're so used to the sensation of it. No Saiyan had done this before Goku.
Mm-hmm.
And Goku is kind of unique in the way he's like, well, I can just teach you how to fucking do that. I can just tell you how that works. Mm-hmm. And Vegeta kind of figured it out on his own. But once Goku started teaching Gohan how to do it,
mm-hmm.
he's like, oh, fuck, I can teach people how to do that. You know what I mean? That's a thing that can be learned. Yeah. That's a technique that can be learned.
Mm-hmm.
So once it was boiled down to that for Goku and everybody around him, it was just that. It's natural to them.
The newest Super Saiyan in the fun dub and in the ocean dub, even Gohan is surprised. Goten's explosion of power.
Yeah. Goten just knows how to do it. He just learned it.
Love him.
Yeah.
Love him. Feel like he should be a more popular character. Don't feel like he is.
Oh, yeah. I would love to see Dragon Ball Super do more with Goten. Because
I don't know why they aren't.
I don't think we've seen Goten at this point.
I feel like Goten...
Oh, no, we do see Goten in Super.
Goten deserves his... I mean, there was GT, right? And that's Goten's story? Goten and Trunks?
No, God, no.
No?
No.
I'm incorrect. All right, never mind. I think Goten deserves his Boruto.
Yes! I would love that. I'd adore that.
Yeah.
I would love to see a fucking, Diamond is Unbreakable with Goten as the protagonist.
Let's go.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, I feel like Goten would be awesome.
And Gohan would be the Jotaro of that show.
Yeah. He would kind of take on that older, wiser figure. Yeah, I love that. Gohan begins training for the World Tournament and takes Goten along. During the training, Goten reveals that he can just become Super Saiyan at half the age that Gohan did. He also reveals that Trunks is stronger than him. So Goten has got sauce, but Trunks has got extra spicy sauce.
Yeah, because his father's in his fucking life. Sorry. What?
Mm-hmm.
What was that? I'm sorry. I was thinking out loud again.
Their training is interrupted by Videl, who has arrived to call in her first flying lesson. Which brings us, I'm gonna just swipe right into episode 207. Take Flight Videl in the ocean dub title.
This was a cute episode.
It doesn't have a cute ocean dub title.
No, it doesn't.
I'm going to back up a little bit for this one because I've got to get some volume on it.
Oh, he's backing up a lot.
Episode 207.
He's backing up a lot, folks.
You're flying! Videl's introduction to Buku Jutsu.
Buku what?
Buku Jutsu. So I guess that's the ability to fly. But
I guess so.
It's just, you're flying, exclamation point, exclamation point.
I don't know why he's shocked. I really don't understand why he's shocked. He's seen Yamcha do it.
Yeah.
Tien can do it.
I don't get it.
Chaozu can do it.
Gohan begins teaching Videl and Goten.
Krillin is a normal dude. He can do it.
Krillin just puts his pants on every day, one leg at a time. One leg, then the second leg, then the third leg.
He has to be.
Gohan begins teaching Videl and Goten how to fly. Goten quickly manages to manipulate his ki and fly, but Videl has difficulties. She ends up managing to fly as well. In the meantime, Vegeta gets a nasty surprise when his son Trunks transforms into a Super Saiyan during a training session, and he wondered when the transformation was reduced to a quote-unquote child's plaything.
Yeah, I remember that. It was kind of like... it was kind of fucked up to say to Trunks, but...
It is,
it's also very true.
It's kind of what we were talking about. Like, it's like, okay, is just everybody going Super Saiyan now?
Yeah. You remember when I said that Vegeta is the voice of the audience?
Yeah.
Like, he is.
He kind of is. He kind of is like that one Shakespeare character that's always doing asides. It's
yeah.
Just like, hey, look at all the crazy shit that's going on in here. He is relieved and petty, though, to find out that Trunks is still a little stronger than Goten.
Yeah.
So I love that he's just like, all right, you're still stronger than Kakarot's fucking seed. Fantastic.
I love it. I love how Vegeta just never ceases to be petty, and I love it so much.
Now, you and I have been friends for some time, right? And we have been nigh on, if over a decade, of friendship at this point. And there are instances where, you know, I feel like, just like Goku and Vegeta, like, obviously a long time ago, I accepted that you're in my life, but it's not going to stop me from playfully hating you.
I was going to say before, when we were talking about Goku in the group chat, I feel like you guys treat me like Goku in a group chat.
What do you mean?
Because, like, you understand that I do not respond to anything.
No, absolutely not.
Like, I leave everything unread because I have the attention span of a squirrel. Right. Like, if I don't respond immediately, I will never respond.
That's true. I like asking you something in text, waiting like 2-3 hours, and then sending you 2 exclamation points.
I know.
Two question marks in succession, and you go, oh, sorry.
I need that. Yeah. I need that in my life.
I love it.
I'm so happy that you've started doing that because it gets me to give answers. But, like, I feel like that I am the Goku of the group, where I'm just like neutral dumb. Like, what was it?
Neutral smart.
Neutral smart. Where I'm just like, I'm doing all of the shit. I'm doing all of this stuff that I need to do, and you guys just understand that. In any other situation, I would be such a chode to everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would say so.
Like, you guys understand I'm not doing it to be a dick?
No.
I'm doing it because I know no other way.
You're just different. You're different and we love you for it. So here's the thing, man. We are on episode 208. This season only goes until episode 216. So what do we want to do here?
Do you want to see if we can blast these out?
I'm fine with that. That's what I was going to ask.
Let's do it.
Just in case we do like we can do a whole episode on season 7.
My job is, oh yeah, wait a minute. We could do that.
Yeah, I mean, we only have 8 episodes left.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
My job can wait.
So, well, I mean, is that
absolutely
true? Okay.
My job can absolutely wait. And if they're listening, well, you know what?
Episode 208, Gather for the Tournament. Otherwise known as, and I think it's very funny to say this in this order after saying the fun dub title, because it sounds like they're almost one sentence.
Right.
So just keep Gather for the Tournament in your head, and then put the period on that sentence, and then just put this next to it. Welcome back, Goku. The entire Z team assembles. So it's
oh god,
gather for the tournament, everybody. Welcome back, Goku. Nice of you to not be dead for this. I'm expecting you to be here. Videl finally manages to fly with some ease, allowing Gohan to resume training with Goten for the tournament. The day soon arrives, and most of the Z fighters show up to participate, including Gohan, Goten, Piccolo, Vegeta, Trunks, Android 18, and Krillin. When they arrive on
what a fucking squad!
Unbelievable!
What a squad, man!
When they arrive at the tournament grounds, Goku appears and sees his son Goten for the first time.
Yeah,
insane. I think there's a line in Super that I believe Kuma sent us on Twitter where they're like Goku's going off to fight somewhere. And Bulma's about to give birth. And Vegeta's like, absolutely not. She's going to give birth in a few days. I have to be here. And he's just like, what do you mean? The baby comes out of her, right? Not you. And he's just like, no, why? What are you talking about?
I just love the line that Vegeta delivers. And it's just, again, voice of the audience.
Yeah.
He's like, I have no idea how you're still married.
Right, because he said it in response to what I was trying to say, which is he's just like, when Goten was born, I didn't even have to worry about that because I was dead. And I mean, it's true. He's not seeing Goten for the first time because he's like behind on his alimony payments.
Yeah.
Like, he's seeing Goten for the first time
because he's deceased. He is no longer among the living.
Sweet Jesus. Episode 209, Camera Shy, otherwise known as Watch Out, Saiyaman. Beware of sharpshooters?
Yeah.
Question mark? The tournament officials announced that there is only 16 spots in the tournament. The defending champion Hercule is automatically granted a spot. So they decide the final 15 spots by using a punching machine. So
this was fun.
This is absolutely one of my favorite things in DBZ to talk about. Could you mark this momentarily? If I don't blow my nose, it's not going to happen. And I'm just sniffing. So a punching machine. So they essentially all like hit this like rubber stopper.
Yeah.
And it translates into how many pounds per square inch their punch.
Yeah, you see like these big burly fighters like as hard as they can. They're getting like 70s, 80s, shit like that.
A respectable punch. Would put any of us in the ground for sure. But although the Z fighters attempt to take it easy, their scores still far outstrip the rest of the competition.
Yeah, like Krillin, even Krillin goes up to the thing and he just like pops it like really super quick.
Like a ghost jab.
Yeah, and you see the thing like fucking vibrate like crazy.
Yeah.
And Krillin hit the thing for like a 313 and they're like, can we get another machine in here? And he does it again and he's just like, I guess that's okay, sure.
I guess that's his score.
That's it. Okay.
Wasn't expecting that out of the 4'1" bald man. But all right. Oh no, he's got hair now.
Yeah. Oh no, not now, not yet.
Oh, did he shave now?
Wait, does he have hair?
I believe he has hair for this.
Hang on.
So let me talk about one of my favorite jokes that they have literally ever made in Dragon Ball Z, which is I believe either directly before this or directly after it. The gang goes out and eats meds. Like, they go out and really pig out.
Yeah, he does have hair. He does have hair
in this, yeah. So they go to eat and they go pig out, and everyone's really full, especially Goku, because Goku eats like a
fucking monster
freight
truck.
train. And one of my favorite things is Goku's doing the anime thing where he's walking with his hands behind his head, like interlaced behind his head, because just chilling, relaxing. He's like, oh man, I'm so full. If anybody fights me in the tournament, please don't punch me in the gut. And Vegeta goes, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to punch Kakarot right in the gut. I remember, as a child, forgetting the rest of this episode because I was dying.
Vegeta has some fucking lines, man.
So good.
I love Vegeta.
Chris Sabat,
so dearly.
Thank you for your service.
I just remember the fucking the one Vegeta line that always stands out to me is Krillin going, "Wow, this Saiyan armor's Mondo cool." He goes, "Yes, Mondo cool indeed."
I think it's for me in Super. So it's in Super, and it's Bulma's birthday, or something like that, and she's like trying to get him to socialize Vegeta, and it's just, come on, let's go hang out with everybody, and Vegeta just goes like, "Oh sure, let's go see Yamcha." What a savage, bro.
Again, the voice of the audience.
What a savage.
At all times.
Yeah, so everybody's hitting the machine. Everybody's fucking baffled because like Android 16 hits it for like a 520, 18, right? 18 hits it for like a 529 or some crazy ass shit. Everybody's getting bigger stuff. However, there's one other person that needs to do this.
Speaking of
Vegeta, however, so they've all been pulling their punches. Vegeta, however, does not take it easy and completely obliterates the machine.
Puts it through 3 walls and shatters it completely.
I think some people start dropping out of the tournament after they see that.
I think one of them looks at him and goes, "I'm going home."
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Oh my god, so good.
Episode 210, the World Tournament, otherwise known as No Small Matter. Little Trunks.
Oh, this episode was fun.
Yeah.
I like this.
Just before the junior competition.
Yep.
A film is showing depicting Hercule's quote-unquote triumph over Cell.
Oh, man.
Little revisionist history there.
Oh, my goodness.
The true fans will know that he was in the side of a mountain during this process. Only the Z Fighters and Hercule himself know that it is a fraud. Meanwhile, Trunks runs into a bully in the waiting room, and it turns out that he is his first match's opponent. With 2 swift kicks, Trunks effortlessly dispatches the bully and wins his first match.
He is Vegeta's son, all right.
Oh my god.
He is.
I mean,
Vegeta's son. 100%.
You gotta stand up to bullying, right? You gotta not be doing that. You know? You gotta.
If you're a bully, just expect swift kicks at any point.
To be dispatched.
Yeah.
Episode 211, Trunks v. Goten. Trunks versus Goten.
Oh yeah, this was a fun fight.
Otherwise known in the Ocean dub as "It's My Turn." Goten's anxious first fight.
And Goten was sitting there, he's like, "I don't want to fight Trunks. Trunks is my friend." And Trunks literally goes up to him and goes, "I want to fight you because you're my friend." And I'm like, Trunks?
Yeah.
Not a great thing to say here.
I've actually started watching, at my friend's behest, Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
And it's about time. Because it is a classic.
Gon is very much like Goten.
Yeah, Gon and Killua really remind me of Goten and Trunks. And I was just thinking about that earlier today, and I was like, holy shit, weird. Even down to like the dark hair versus light hair, like, raised differently. Anyway, I'm not trying to talk about Hunter x Hunter right now, but I noticed the parallel, and I'm glad you did too.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is Goten's turn to fight, and he happens to be fighting the brother of the kid that Trunks knocked out. Goten doesn't seem to understand that the other kid does not have the same awesome abilities that he and Trunks have.
Yeah, Goten is, he's his father's son, all right.
And this is the funniest thing to me. He says, and wonders out loud why his opponent won't fight seriously. Can you even imagine? This little motherfucker is just like, come on, man, what are you doing? Do you go Super? What are you doing? He's just like, I'm trying as hard as I can. Oh, God.
He's just getting punched, and Goten's just like effortlessly blocking everything. He's like, are we gonna do this? Are you just gonna do this the whole time, or are we gonna actually fight? Goten, the little fucking savage.
Right. He finally takes this kid out and makes his way to the finals, where he faces Trunks.
Like a piece of tissue paper.
Yeah,
just fucking rips him.
I bet. Their battle rocks the stadium, and the spectators love it. So far, it is an even match.
Yeah. It's really fun. It is a really fun match to watch because you can tell that the two of them are having so much fun, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is how we're going to live our lives." Like this is it.
Yeah,
like we're just going to do this for the rest of our lives, and I can't be happier about that.
Yeah, happiness is definitely a key factor in our Ocean Dub title here.
This is literally if Goku and Vegeta grew up friends.
Right. That's fair. That's fair.
It's amazing.
You kind of water it down with some other, genetics involved.
Yeah.
Get some more sense in that gene pool.
Yeah. Trunks is definitely a lot smarter than Vegeta. And Goku. I'm not going to say Goten is much smarter than Goku.
No.
I'm not going to say because they are carbon fucking copies at this point.
Episode 212. I love this fandom title really, like, a lot. Like, I can't contain myself. Episode 212, Best of the Boys. I love that. Oh, but the Ocean Dub is decidedly Ocean Dub. Happiness times 1,000,000. The junior champion is decided.
I like when you do that voice. I like to imagine it's just this fucking like. What I see in my head is this safari explorer in
like a Nigel Thornberry.
Like a Nigel Thornberry with an absolutely enormous mustache. And
it's comically large.
It's just huge. And he's just like smoking on a pipe while he does this. And like it's immediately followed up with, "How was that, children?" Like it was just...
Did you like that? The match between Goten and Trunks begins to heat up. Trunks gets Goten into a stranglehold, and Goten cannot seem to break free. Desperate, he transforms into a Super Saiyan and busts loose. Trunks is angry because all of the Saiyan warriors agreed to not transform during the tournament.
Yes, they did.
Wow.
Yes, they did.
Wow. Goten went off. He went off the Wow.
It was the only way to get Trunks off of him.
But I mean, yeah, at that point, like, if this was decided, like, I get it. I probably would do it too. But like, I guess like Trunks was expecting him to just like take the L and not do that.
Well, because Trunks knows Goten doesn't understand a lot of things, but he doesn't know just how deep the naivete goes. You know what I mean? So he just thought Goten was going to take the L.
Yeah.
But Goten's like, "No, I'm going to show you that I'm just as strong as you."
Mm-hmm.
And that's where Trunks is like, Goten, it's not really about that, buddy. Like,
no, it's not.
Not really about that.
No, it's not. But this decision by Trunks, shades of his father on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Trunks is angry because all the Saiyan warriors agreed not to transform during the tournament. To embarrass Goten for this, Trunks decides to fight the rest of the match without using his left arm. Say it with me now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Akira Toriyama loves the same 7 plot points. But when Goten seems to have an advantage over, completely, 50% reducing your ability to fight, no shit, Trunks needs to use both his left arm and transform into a Super Saiyan in order to knock Goten out of the ring for the win.
Yeah.
Trunks says that since he and Goten both transformed once, they are even. So, pretty wild. A wild fight. Trunks put it right back on him. Trunks was like, "You know what? You're going to transform. I'm going to transform, motherfucker."
Yeah. It does show that there is a power gap between the two of them, but it's not very big. It's not very big at all. And it's just like Goku and Vegeta. There is a power gap between Goku and Vegeta, but it gets smaller every day. Mm-hmm. And even in Super, we're seeing that Vegeta has forms that Goku doesn't.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
Yes.
And I think that's so cool that they're both like so powerful that they're fucking branching away from each other.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit.
I think that power creep was handled very well in the earlier seasons of Dragon Ball Z, but now that everyone is powerful, everyone's going extremely quickly.
Yeah.
Extremely quickly.
Yeah.
Episode 213, Big Trouble, Little Trunks.
That's the title?
Big Trouble, Little Trunks.
I love that.
Yeah, it's a good movie too. Big Trouble in Little China. It's a funny movie. Big Trouble, Little Trunks, or oh my god, I love the Ocean dub titles. I'm sorry, they're the best things that have ever happened to anime. Episode 213 in the Ocean dub. Now what, Satan? The greatest pinch in history. Just shut it off, man.
Okay.
I don't know if I can make it to 218.
All right, you know what?
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Oh, my goodness.
Now what, Satan?
Now what, Satan? I'm going to be saying that for the next
Now what, Satan? As promised, Hercule begins a match with the Junior World Champion, which just so happens to be Trunks. Trunks thinks that Hercule is as strong as he says he is, so he is expecting a real bout. Hercule, in an attempt to trick Trunks, instructs the boy to give him the lightest punch he can. So Hercule, being a dick, is like, you get a free hit, but make it real light.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately for Hercule, Trunks' lightest punch knocks the quote-unquote champion out of the ring, though it is luckily played off as the fact that Hercule let Trunks win. Because Hercule
is such a good guy.
What did you say about Hercule? Was it like he put all of his points into charisma or something?
All of his points into charisma.
Yeah, it's just deceptions left and right.
Like he put 3 points into strength and 20 into charisma. Yeah. And that's it.
While waiting for the adult tournament to begin, Goku and his friends run into 2 weird-looking strangers, one of whom says he is looking forward to fighting Goku.
He's like Jack Black if Jack Black was like a bodybuilder.
Hercule?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
I know. I saw an article the other day about ladies finally waking up to the fact that Jack Black is bonable.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel good about that.
Jack Black has always been bonable.
I agree, but as a chunky man, I'm pleased to see that it's out there in the general lexicon. You know, I'm glad that the people are finally waking up. Episode 214, Who Will Fight Who? And in the Ocean dub title, Event Matchups Decided. Let's hurry and hold the first round. Giving directions? What the fuck? Trunks and Goten decide to sneak into the adult tournament.
Yeah.
Okay. They all right, like a movie, I guess.
Yep. You remember when I said this is like Goku and Vegeta if they were friends?
Sure.
This is some dumb shit they would do.
Like, who's gonna stop them?
Yeah.
You know, security? It's not gonna happen.
I can see Goku and Vegeta doing shit like this.
I agree.
Like,
so this is just Acme level stupid. They knock out a masked fighter and take his costume, with Goten acting as the legs and Trunks as the hand.
They just fucking wallop him. Just taking shit.
I just can't imagine this mysterious, unnamed mask fighter trains for months, gets his whole outfit together, gets his mask commissioned, and then he gets fucking cocked by these 2 8-year-olds and gets knocked out, stripped of his clothing, and then they're just little rascaling with his fucking clothes. Unbelievable.
I adore that.
It is learned that the names of the 2 mysterious strangers are Shin and Kibito. The tournament draws are out, and in the first round, Goku will be fighting Vegeta. But before that, Krillin, Videl, and Piccolo, who is for whatever reason fighting under the pseudonym Ma Jr.,
because this is
Piccolo's like an established villain, right?
Yeah.
Is that why?
This is the world tournament.
He's like on the lam. Like...
He's like this. The last time the world tournament happened, Piccolo was a bad guy, and Piccolo was the villain.
That's true. Crazy.
They don't want him. He does not want people to know that
My
fucking Piccolo is back.
It's like, hey man, you look a lot like Piccolo. It's just like, what, you saying all the Namekians look the same?
Yeah.
Like, so fucked. Episode 215. Pretty Piccolo based in this.
Yeah.
Forfeit of Piccolo, otherwise known as What's the Matter, Piccolo? An unheard of no fight forfeit. What's the matter, Piccolo? Come and talk to us. All my people are dead. In the first match, Krillin...
Gotta be honest, Piccolo, I don't really know how to help.
No one can help. In the first match, Krillin easily defeats his incredibly large opponent. I just felt the need to throw that descriptor in there.
Oh, because it's Krillin, he says?
Sure. But I mean, it just seems like he's incredibly large. I'm not saying that's probably saying it by comparison. They're like,
well, it says Krillin beat his large opponent, right?
Yeah.
That's why they did it, because Krillin is a small.
But I would imagine if someone is being described as incredibly large.
Yeah.
Like Goku's probably like 6'4", but I
no,
don't
this
imagine.
Is a big chunky
This is a big
boy.
man,
This is
probably.
a big boy. You remember what was his name from Punch Out?
King Hippo?
No.
Bear Hugger?
Bear Hugger.
Yeah.
Imagine Bear Hugger, but like double the size.
Oh, man.
He's a big boy.
It's a big boy.
Big lad.
Now it is Piccolo or Ma Jr.'s turn to fight the mysterious Shin. Once the match starts, Piccolo appears to be paralyzed with fear.
Yeah, because Piccolo knows who Shin actually is.
Suddenly, Piccolo realizes who Shin is and forfeits the match. He tells Goku that Shin is, quote, unimaginably strong.
Remember when I said, fuck the Grand Kai? That's going to come into play
Fuck
later.
the Grand Kai?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Videl and the large Spopovich fight next.
Spopovich! Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Definitely supposed to be the joke there.
Spopovich?
He's just like a big Russian guy in a leotard.
Got it.
Like that's
right.
it.
He's just like very much like a Zangief.
He's very Zangief, and he's got
Got
a
it.
Waluigi with him called Yamu, I think his name is. So Spopovich and Yamu are the two, like, Wario and Waluigi, or just Raccoon and Waluigi, basically. Like,
amazing.
Yeah.
Episode 216. That is, we're up to 219, by the way. So 3 more to go.
Spopovich is going to be important.
Yeah,
So.
he's got his own like title here. So episode 216, A Dark and Secret Power.
Yes.
Otherwise
Yes.
known as Undyingly Unpleasant, the Mystery of Spopovich.
Yeah. So if you look on Spopovich's head, you'll see a very iconic tattoo.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, that will come into play.
Oh,
in a bit.
baby.
Yep, here we go.
There it is.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah, I mean, how could you forget this guy? What a weirdo. Yeah, but he's got the Majin. Oh, I remember what happens in this episode.
Yeah. This was bad.
I forgot how Videl beats this guy. Oh, my God.
Oh, she doesn't.
So Videl's fight with Spopovich begins.
With so much mouth movement.
Put a lot of mustard on that.
Really did.
She seems to have the upper hand in this bout, but every time she knocks him down, he gets back up, even when it is thought impossible.
Yeah, she literally kicks him so hard that his neck cracks.
Jesus, man!
Oh, I'm sorry.
For God's sake!
I didn't know that was in the fucking description.
You never let me get there.
I'm sorry. I'm excited.
As the fight continues, Spopovich begins to take the upper hand. To counter, Videl deals him a ferocious kick to the head. Colton, could you perhaps inform us what happens as a result of that? You already did. Okay.
He crizzity cracks his nickety neck.
Oh, it's a good thing I put rubber stoppers on the back of these glasses. Otherwise, I'd be jamming my eyes out right now. Okay. The kick turns Spopovich's head all the way around, 180 degrees. Although it seems like he is dead.
Yes,
because that is normally
dead as fuck.
Normally the result of a 180 head turn.
Humans are not owls, as it turns out.
Yeah, he suddenly gets back up and straightens his head out. Meanwhile, Shin reveals to Piccolo that he is in fact the Supreme Kai.
Yes.
So wait, now there's the Grand Kai and the Supreme Kai.
Yeah.
Supreme Kai is higher than Grand Kai.
Grand Kai is like the district manager. Supreme Kai is like the CEO.
Right.
Like,
so it's not really fuck Grand Kai. It's fuck Supreme Kai.
No, it's fuck Grand Kai because he never shows up again.
Oh, okay. I guess that's what we're doing.
He has no power. Literally no power.
Shin or Supreme Kai gives Piccolo no more details, but tells him to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's why Piccolo dropped out the fight, because he knew that. He knew that this guy was a fucking god. He was a literal god.
Not cool with that.
And there's a reason why he entered into the tournament here, into this lowly mortal tournament. So yeah, we're gonna find that out in a bit.
Yeah. Our last three episodes. Episode 217, Videl is crushed. So very much doing the ocean dub treatment of spoiling the plot in that fun dub title. But the ocean dub title, A Tragic Videl. Are you coming out, angry Super Gohan?
Okay.
I feel like the announcer's like asking him if he's like gonna join in on the
You
plans.
want a
like,
KFC?
Are you coming out? Everything okay in there?
We have drinks.
Got a Sunny D. Spopovich starts wailing on Videl, and there is just nothing she can do about it. When it seems as though he is about to deal out her final blow, Gohan decides that he has seen too much, begins to go out to try to rescue her.
Yeah, his fucking girlfriend's getting the shit kicked out of her.
Are they?
Okay, look, at
this point, like, I know that it eventually happens, but at this point, he's probably just into her.
He's just into her.
Right.
Like, if you saw somebody if you just saw somebody in general that you cared about, like, getting the shit kicked out of them, what are you going to do? You're going to go help them, right?
I'd probably intervene, I would imagine.
Exactly. But especially if it's somebody you're into.
Sure.
Like, if I saw somebody, if I saw someone trying to step to Nicole, it would be like, it would be over. It would be over.
You would do your father Donkey Kong very proud.
Absolutely. I would do the Josuke getting his hair insulted. Like, that would be it. Like,
sure thing, dude.
So
you don't insult the hair.
Absolutely not.
Spopovich starts wailing on Videl. When it seems Gohan is going to rescue her, suddenly Yamu, so you were absolutely right.
Yes.
Spopovich's partner tells him to stop punishing Videl and to finish the match. Spopovich then tosses her out of the ring, and he and Yamu leave for the moment.
Yeah, it was just like she was already beaten. It was the less comical version of "Stop, he's already dead." It was that. But, like, she was just getting the shit kicked out of her. And Spopovich was just doing this because he enjoyed seeing her in pain.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Like, just for no other reason. She was beaten a long time ago.
Right.
He was doing this just to shock the crowd.
Oof.
Yeah, no, it was not good. It was not good at all.
Yeah.
And we're going to find out why he did this in a second, yeah.
With Videl badly injured, Goku then goes to get some senzu beans from Korin, our good friend, the little white cat who grows the senzu beans. So Goku is like, oh, yikes. Gotta get a bean on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Don't know why I know why he didn't. I know why he didn't come prepared, but, like, he should have come prepared.
I agree. Episode 218, Identities Revealed, or episode 218, exposed. The Saiyaman is Son Gohan.
Yeah.
Exposed.
This is where he exposes it to the world. Like, crazy.
At the tournament, huh?
Yeah. Because he just flies into a rage.
It's bold. You could just take a nude, you know.
Because he just doesn't fucking care at this point.
Yeah.
You know?
Gohan is anxiously waiting for Goku to return with the senzu beans. Finally, the hero arrives, and Gohan takes a bean to Videl, who then heals instantly. Gohan and Kibito start their match, but no punches are thrown. Kibito asks to see Gohan's Super Saiyan power. Sorry, Gohan and Kibito start their match, but no punches are thrown. Kibito asks to see Gohan's Super Saiyan power, and Piccolo tells Gohan to show him. Piccolo informs the others that Shin is in fact the Supreme Kai, who then informs the Z fighters not to intervene if anything happens to Gohan. Yeah,
so here's the thing. Like, now the stakes are completely different. You know, now the Tournament of Power, or the World Martial Arts Tournament, means fucking nothing. Because a god has shown up, and Invincible Zombie Man has entered the tournament.
And Invincible Russian Zombie Man.
Yeah, and this god's assistant has just started asking of the mortals to do these things.
Right.
So, World Martial Arts Tournament don't mean shit anymore, and neither does the Great Saiyaman persona.
And I feel like the World Martial Arts Tournament keeps getting, like,
devalued.
Yeah, like a lot.
Yeah, as like the fighters of the world start being able to fucking blow up planets. Yeah, I think so.
I'd say so. Okay, our last episode for season 7, bro. Crazy. crazy. I didn't
we
expect
bang this out in one episode.
I can't believe we did this.
Holy
it is
shit.
done. Episode
well, we're
219.
We're 2 hours in. I feel like after missing last week, we should at least do one long shot.
Hey, yo,
you know?
let's go. Episode 219, Energy Drain is the fun dub title, otherwise known as A Slithering Conspiracy. Gohan's power is stolen.
Yeah. This is why he wanted to see the Super Saiyan power.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Gohan's like, okay.
Again, neutral smart.
Gohan fully powers up, and just as the Supreme Kai predicted, Spopovich and Yamu suddenly attack him. They stick a weird device
into him.
Yeah, okay.
They jab it into him.
Right. Okay. I was going to find a way around that, but it seems relatively important.
It's extremely important.
Because it's stated as they stick a weird device inside him.
They basically stick a neti pot inside his chest.
Oh, gross.
It's fucking
steals all of his energy and then leaves.
They just fuck off. Yeah.
Supreme Kai takes off after them, and Goku, Piccolo, Krillin, and Vegeta follow. Kibito heals Gohan, and those two and Videl also leave. So Kibito, Gohan, and Videl are out. Goku, Piccolo, Krillin, and Vegeta have given chase to Supreme Kai. As they catch up, Supreme Kai explains that long ago there was a wizard named Bibidi.
Ooh, baby!
The wizard named Bibidi, who created a monster with unbelievable destructive power. Supreme Kai killed Bibidi, and the monster, Majin Buu, was left sealed in a ball.
Yeah.
So this is the introduction of the Majin Buu storyline.
Yeah, this is huge.
I when you mentioned this earlier, I thought that there was going to be more Buu stuff earlier in this season.
Oh, God, no.
But it's crazy how it's the last episode of Season 7.
Season 7 sets up the whole Buu saga.
Gotcha.
Like, we don't really get to see Majin Buu until, like, halfway through Season 8.
Sure. So Bibidi is the one that creates Buu in the first place. So Buu is a created, destructive
So we had
figure.
a space galaxy dictator, we had a bioengineered life form, and now we literally have a magic death genie.
Yeah.
Like,
that's pretty true. Now, this is one of my least favorite things that DBZ has done, but is also one of my favorite things that DBZ has done. So the wizard Supreme Kai killed Bibidi, and the monster Majin Buu was left sealed in a ball. Now Bibidi's son, Babidi,
to awaken Buu,
Babidi, and Buu.
I love it. I don't know why I love it. I have no reason to love it. Skadoodle.
I want to fucking die. Oh, Bibbidi and Bobbidi. Oh my God. I want to die. So,
Hocus Pocus. You've lost your focus.
What is Master Roshi's sister again? Is Baba, right?
Baba.
She factors into this in some way.
Kind of.
Yeah.
She knows the lore, basically.
Oh, that's important. Need to have a lore.
Baba
NPC.
is the lore keeper of Dragon Ball Z, basically.
Now Bibidi's son Babidi has come to resurrect the monster, and they plan to use Gohan's stolen energy in order to do so. End of Season 7.
Yeah, buddy!
Wow. What a fucking season. Like, I feel like there have been these arcs of DBZ where they're like, all right, we just threw a bunch of stuff at you.
Yeah.
Here's a little bit of, like, just fluff, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of filler. A lot of filler stuff.
But this one, it felt like that, but it also didn't. Because so many new characters were introduced, so many kind of relationships were built upon. I mean, there was a 7-year time skip.
Yeah, it was a 7-year time skip, but we also got a lot of new concepts introduced. Like, Gohan's a totally different fucking person now, you know, and we have to set up who he is as a person again. We have to set up who the fuck is Videl. We have to set up, you know, Mr. Satan, really, because we kind of saw him. We saw him in the Cell Saga, but we didn't really see what he's about. So we have to see just how influential he actually is. Mr. Satan becomes a very important character in this show later on in Season 8. And it's crazy how they just peppered in all these new storylines that come up in 8 and 9. And it's like, you see the little seeds that were planted. And if you've already watched 8 and 9, it's like, holy shit, that's how they set that up? Like, it's crazy. And we meet so many cool new characters at this point. We have such an amazing villain. Yeah. An unbelievable villain.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is Majin Buu such a cool villain.
Buu steps to the Friezas and the Cells. He's up there. I remember as a kid being like almost legitimately scared of Buu.
Yeah, because you know what? It wasn't the fact that Buu was necessarily stronger than the Z Fighters. Like, I remember having this debate with a friend when I was younger about, you know, who was stronger. Remember Super Buu and Kid Buu? Like, that's that's no doubt that those are coming.
Those are coming.
So Super Buu was far stronger than Kid Buu.
That's true. And I always wondered why they went kind of like forward and then backward.
Yeah. Because like
there's Fat Buu, there's Super Buu, and then there's
it's weird.
Kid Buu.
Fat Buu is the final form, which is really weird, you know. And then we lose Fat Buu because, you know, they split up into their two personalities, and Fat Buu gets absorbed as its own entity, which is super weird.
I remember that.
And then Super Buu is just a building of that, and then he just absorbs more and more and more and more.
Right.
So when Super Buu absorbs, I'm not going to say anything about who he absorbs.
Right.
So when Super Buu is like full absorption, he's the strongest he's ever been. But then when he gets that ripped out of him, he reverts back to his original form, which is Kid Buu.
As a child, yeah.
Technically the weakest form of Buu, but the most dangerous by far, because completely unrestrained, completely unpredictable, and basically unkillable.
Right. And that's what we'll have to get into in season 8, man. I'm so excited. I'm so pleased that we just banged this out and that we can start talking about season 8. 219 episodes we've done.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously not of this podcast or even about Dragon Ball Z, but we've recovered over like 400 hours of something. Like,
holy shit, man.
Damn, bro.
Wow.
Where else are you going to get content like this?
And you know what, man? I'm going to go sit down and watch season 8 because, like I said before, Dragon Ball Z is just that show I could watch over and over again. It has the same effect on me every time. You know? It's just so good.
It's reliable. It's like a good bowl of cereal in the morning. You can just sort of look forward to it. You can just go like, I'm going to watch Dragon Ball Z. You know?
Yeah, today doesn't suck so bad. I got to watch Dragon Ball Z. You know, like, it's great.
Right.
It's a great show. Well, thank you all for listening. I appreciate it.
For sure.
And we're back. We're back regular now. So
back and ready with a brand new laptop and plenty of idiocy coming your way.
Watch this. My laptop battery explodes like tomorrow.
Click.